Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Kingdom 2 Grounds. I'm Orbital Potato, he's Aldrahill, and we're looking to send out a unit of highly trained killers. Oh my, what? These two guys, look!
Yep, it's happening.
See this dude?
It's happening, it's happening.
This is the worst time to go out.
This is physically the worst time, yes.
The worst.
They're all going to die.
No worse time to go out.
It is now nighttime. You are all going to die.
This is
oh god, they're killed. It's gonna kill so many archers.
Oh no.
Go home.
This is so bad.
Oh, you can hire them from the tower itself.
Oh no, this is where they go. This is where you need to tell them to go out.
Wait, what? Where's this guy going? Where's this sod going? What are you doing? Get back inside. Look at him. Where's he going?
Are these guys? Oh no, these guys are coming back in. These guys are coming back in. Okay,
that one's off to gone to kill himself.
Okay, these guys are going to dispatch at the start of the next day, right? So you got 4 cash, right? I'll give you 1. There you go.
Thanks. I did already, but thanks for the change.
As soon as the attack has been repelled.
Oh god.
What the heck was that?
What? These 2 randos just appeared. Were they the knight who died?
Don't think so.
Maybe the knight died and he, came back.
No, the samurai leader is still here, I think. So I don't.
No, because there was another one. Okay, I'm sorry. The catapults are crazy OP.
They are good, but they are like actually essential for the next level. Anyway, you want to press?
Do it.
Send out the troops. There we go.
Oh.
Let us lead the armies forward.
Yay!
Yeah, that's quite good actually.
I guess we won't then. Never mind. Time back. Day number 25.
25.
There's so much for one episode per per island.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the ninja who just...
Yeah, just got himself killed for some reason. I think we should only hire knights if we're also going to make a company.
Yeah, if we're going to... Yeah. Oh, that's a good name for it, actually, a company.
That's actually what they're called in the game.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, they form a company. 4 archers. It appears one of the archers is a different color. I wonder if he's like an officer or something.
Yeah, maybe he's like the long ranger. The one that shoots from the back, the very back of the back, like the back line of the back line.
The back of the back.
The back of the back, yeah.
Get him, lads!
Come on, do the attacking thing. Come on. Oh!
Get on the other side, get inside. Onward, soldiers.
Oh.
Well, you got wrecked. The samurai immediately died. He immediately died.
Okay.
And now they're coming back. Maybe you should have some going. Take some. Yeah, take that coin as a survival as a bonus.
We can like.
No, dude, you're gonna die. What are you doing? Run! Oh, you're gonna die. You're actually going to die. All right, there you go. It's gonna kill.
Oh my.
No.
How are we supposed to do this then? If like,
I don't
are we supposed
know.
to like dispatch ninjas at the same time as samurais?
No, because they'll just get wrecked. The samurai didn't do anything. He just kind of like, yes.
You want to get some
death.
You want to get some, chop down some thick tree trunks.
It's too late now.
That's true, actually.
God, I don't understand. I don't get it, man.
The samurai just stood there and
he
just sort of like chilled out.
He just let it happen. It was horrible.
That whole endeavor cost us about 20 gold. That was a hugely unprofitable experience. We've already. Yeah. I think it is almost spring though.
What you got a feeling in your toes?
Well, yeah, that, and also I see the green hills, and sort of leads me to suspect that that's the case. I'm
gonna choose to believe it's because you can see you feel it in your fingers, you feel it in your toes.
Well, they do say that love is all around you. Then
hey, oh, you actually got that exact reference. Oh, that's beautiful.
You actually got that. You sound so surprised.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a true Brit. Yeah. Is it really a core British? Yeah, I guess it is.
I think so. Love Actually is the Christmas film.
No, Die Hard is the Christmas film.
Don't at me. Huh? Die Hard.
No, Die Hard
is Die Hard a Christmas film?
Die Hard. Die Hard is the Christmas film.
Die Hard is not a film. Die Hard is a film that happens to be set at Christmas.
Die Hard is a Christmas. No, no, all right, no. Is Die Hard a Christmas? Look, it's a common Google search. BBC article. People are claiming Die Hard is a Christmas film, and it's tearing the internet apart.
Might be slightly over-egging the importance of the situation.
Yeah. But, oh no, apparently it's not. It is a Christmas movie.
I mean, I feel that the defining factor is when was it released? Like, what was the release date of Die Hard?
80s? Oh, you mean
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the...
like in the year. Like, if it was released in November, then
3rd of February.
I would concede. Yeah, so like...
No, but it meant to be released on Christmas, but it got delayed.
That's an excuse. That is nonsense.
I remember that. I'm looking it up. The premiere took on July 12th. Bugger. No, but it had its inaugural screening in the UK in November. So...
Yeah. So, it's only a Christmas film for the UK, but for the rest of the world, it's not a... That's as far as I'll grant you.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
In 2010, it was voted by Empire as the greatest Christmas film of all time.
Yeah, but you know the sort of people that read Empire?
That's fair. Debates have
Clearly not very confident people.
Debates have been had about whether or not Die Hard should be considered a Christmas film. Some feel that because the events of the film occur on Christmas Eve and its city includes a party, it's enough to qualify as a Christmas movie. But others feel it's not about Christmas and it's a little more about terrorists and such. On December 27th, I added that such. On December 24th, 2017, screenwriter Stephen E. D'Souza stated on Twitter that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Oh, well, that's great. Since screenwriter Stephen E. D'Souza, oh, is he the screenwriter for Die Hard? Okay, yes, he was a screenwriter for Die Hard. That's fair. Okay, I do care about his opinion then.
Well, see, I don't. It's not his opinion that I really care about. I don't think it matters.
Ah, so you believe in death of the author? Death of the author is a literary theory, I guess you should say, that a piece of work. Oh man, this wall got wrecked. That a piece of work, once released, is entirely divorced from the author. So authorial intent has no bearing on the meaning of a piece.
Well, it's like GIF or GIF, innit?
Yeah, no, like exactly like that. Yeah, it's GIF though.
Yeah, it's GIF, obviously. Yeah. But the creator, for example, says GIF.
Yeah, because he's a moron.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what he says.
Yeah, exactly.
I care what I say.
But like also like the different interpretations and stuff are as valid.
Like jife.
Jive. Yeah, perfectly fine. End yourself. But like if you come up with a theory and then the author says no, that's not what it's about at all, his opinion means as much as anyone else because the work is released and it's possible for him to have meanings that he did not intend and stuff like that.
See, I kind of like appreciate that. Also, when is winter finished?
I don't know.
I want it to end. I just want it to end.
Just let me die.
Let me die. Yeah. So like, I feel that I should have the discretionary control over when to divorce. Divorce the death of the author from the works.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
I agree. I mean, I think that's the only real logical way. But then again, at the same time, there is an argument to be said that the author is the one who should know the most about his work.
Yeah, but again, I feel that a lot of the stuff that is discussed is interpreted by the reader, or the interpretation by the reader is more important, or the watcher or whatever. Yeah, more important than the interpretation
the consumer, perhaps.
Well, exactly, because I mean, okay, if you write a book, right, and if you're writing a book for yourself, and no one else reads it, then obviously you care about your interpretation of the work that you're writing. However, if you're writing a book that then goes on to be sold, then I would argue that the most important transaction in that instance is between the customer and the book, and not the author and the book.
Yeah, it takes it's a philosophical debate more than anything, really.
I think so, but I think it's also like a physical debate since the invention of the printing press, right?
Yeah.
It's not like every book has to be handwritten, and therefore the author will actually have zero transaction with most books, right?
That's true, yeah, because previously all books were hand copied, so there is more.
Yeah, exactly.
And also you'd get individual texts might have their own differences because the writer who was the scribe might have felt that he didn't agree with parts of texts.
Yeah.
That's happened throughout history, that you get text where we see differences because the scribe's like, oh, that's a bit too sexy, and he gets rid of it.
That's a bit too risque. Yeah.
Risque, yeah.
So, like, I guess that's not really an argument in itself, but it is just sort of a comparison of nowadays you don't have any input from the author other than the original content which is written, and not to diminish that, of course, because it's still a very important part of the argument. But on the whole, I think the more important transaction is between the buyer and the commodity rather than the creator of the commodity. Or the creator.
Interesting that you're focusing on a piece of text or what have you, a media,
movie,
as a commodity rather than a piece of art.
You know what I mean, in terms of, like, I'm talking about the book. I'm not talking about the content of the book. If that makes sense.
I think they're one and the same, really. I mean, we're not talking. I think that when you talk about this, it's not so much about the. We're not talking about consumer philosophy, like oh, what's this? Oh, I can build another catapult. I think. I don't have any money, but
can you? Yeah. Okay.
It's 5 gold. I have 1 gold. I'm very cold. But I think it's more about like the content of the text itself, and about whether or not the meaning of the text derives value from what the author says it should mean. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No. That makes sense.
I might have been reading my girlfriend's essays.
That makes sense. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
I agree. I think. Well, I don't. There's some problem. I don't know. Like many philosophy, my sister does is an undergrad doing philosophy, right? And she talks to me about all these philosophies and stuff, and my reply always is, yeah, that, but some of the time not. And apparently that's not like okay in philosophy. You conform to a specific philosophical ideal, and to deviate from that means you don't follow that ideal. It's like, well, can't I be a pragmatist at some times, but other times not? Like,
I think that's a fault of humanity more than a fault of philosophy.
But like the trolley problem being an absolute, like I would disagree that that's an absolute quantity, because it depends on circumstance. There are times I would choose to kill others to save, and times I would not.
We as humans are always looking for patterns. We're looking for patterns everywhere, and if there's not one rule that fits everything, then I think we're very quick to dismiss a line of thinking or a thought process or whatever.
I just don't like the idea of it being like this rigid thing that you must conform with.
Yeah. So therefore, having said all that, I'm gonna force you. Do you believe that the author is dead, or whatever
I believe that 85% of the time the author is dead.
Okay.
The 15% is. That's what you were gonna say. I was interrupted.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
The 15% of the time is when. It's when, for example, there have been times, I can't think of any specific instances, but for example, the text exists, and then people interpret the text or begin using it as a... What's the word I'm looking for? But like a...
As a meme?
No, not a meme, because... Not a meme.
Definition of a meme, a memetic, I believe is the...
More as a... Like a tool of hate. I'm looking more for tools of hate. Look at finding metaphors for things like racism and xenophobia, and the author then says that's absolutely not what it's about, you're reading into it. And I think in that instance that's a time where the author's opinion should be respected, because in a way that is being clouded and his work is then being appropriated for use of hate.
Okay, so what you mean is kind of comparable to Pepe.
How so?
The frog thing.
What about him?
Because the creator, that was sort of like a right wing sort of like hate symbol or something, and then the author was basically like, no, it's not that, and then, I don't know.
Well, I mean, the thing with Pepe the Frog is it's not the original of its being it's meant to be it's about sadness and loneliness. But the thing is, it's changed and appropriated and turned into so many different ways that I'd argue that all the ways in which that's used by that community are so different from the original that I would argue that it's not the same work. If we took it from a book, for example, that's like taking a book and then changing all the words, or many of the words, you know? Ooh, got money from the banker. You said you wanted to have like a podcast or something. Like, that's literally what this has become, because there's nothing to do in the game.
Yeah, this is a very good point. I mean, if anyone's watching at this moment in time, comment down below, because you guys are the real hero. Yeah. This. Should we have a race? You want to come have a race?
I will win. Just letting you know. Where do you want to race to?
Well, hold on a minute. I need to. Well, I don't know. We could race like the length of the base. Come
Let's
to the
do
very
it.
left of the base.
Left of the base.
Sorry, the right of the base.
Go.
No, the left of the base. I actually mean the left of the base. I actually mean the left.
I just turned around like 3 times. You should see my perspective. It's just like.
This is my strategy to wear you out.
Yeah.
Before you get.
I'm walking because I'm conserving stamina.
Oh, you are you?
Yeah. But I will win this. Like this is not a debate.
It's like Usain Bolt versus me.
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2,
No. Get back here. Get back.
on.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Get back here. You cheeky bear. All right. No. You got to start at the same point. Put your nose on this tower. No. The bear's nose. 3, 2, 1, go. Cheeky sod starting ahead of me.
I'm gonna lose. I'm
See you later.
Oh, that's just total disaster.
You do recover it pretty fast.
Oh, that's a costly mistake.
That was a costly mistake. Oh no, that was a bad one for me too. Takes a while to recover stamina.
Ooh! Across the line.
No, listen, I would have caught up. But I messed up.
I actually cheated there. If I had more confidence and didn't cheat.
What did you cheat? How did you cheat?
Well, I did. I started like a second early.
Yeah, and you started ahead of me. Yeah.
Well, you see, exactly. If I didn't blatantly cheat, I think I would have still won.
Maybe.
Decently.
Maybe.
But on the whole,
great stuff.
Happy with that. Do you want to stay at the left or the right-hand side of the base tonight?
I'll go left this time. I'll be at the right the whole time. Let's change it.
Okay.
Let's change it up.
Yeah, change it up a little bit.
Oh, it's a song there, but there wasn't. No, nothing.
No.
No.
Not gonna start that.
So once spring starts and we get a bit of cash, we should maybe get on the boat and start, buggering off.
I think we can kill the portals here.
All right, let's do that first.
Yeah, I agree. We can kill the boats. I mean, I think we're
kill the boats and build the portals.
Build the portals, exactly. I think that this is the second last land. Like we're on the 4th of 5, I think.
Yeah.
I believe so, anyway. But that's just pure guesstimation, speculation, estimation.
Guesstimation, speculation, estimation.
Not guesstimation.
Gesticulation.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with that.
Yeah,
that
sure.
sounds like a great idea.
Oh, a catapult!
Yeah.
Boom!
I do believe that we need to expand the base slightly at the right-hand side. And if we were to expand it, then we would get the catapult to this side as well.
This catapult, though, so much damage.
It's good, isn't it?
That was not even fair.
It's an incredible sight to behold.
It's it really warms the cockles.
It warms the cockles of your heart, laddie. Absolutely.
What's a cockle?
Completely. A cockle.
What's a cockle of your heart?
The cockles of your heart, like the
cockle's like a shell. It's an animal. It's a mollusk.
Yeah, the cockles of your heart.
Why are there cockles in my heart?
I don't know.
What's wrong with your heart?
You should tell me. I feel
cockles of my heart. All right. It's a corruption of the Latin name for the heart's ventricles, cochlear cordis.
Cochlear cordis.
Cochlear cordis. That's the names of the ventricles.
You're a ventricle.
Whoa, hey! You know, when I think of cockles, I think of that meme from the Game of Thrones with where Arya's.
I've never seen Game of Thrones.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, not one of these people.
It's really excellent, except for the last seasons. It's still going on.
It's not like I'm mortally opposed to Game of Thrones.
Just watch it.
I tried to watch the first episode. In fact, I read the first book.
They're great books.
Yeah. Oh, chop down some trees. Do you have
Yes,
money?
my lord.
Where are you going? Oh,
We're getting this tree.
Okay. Want to give me money?
Apparently not. You just gave it all to the trees.
How much money have you been hoarding?
That was it. That's all I got. Like
That's 4 money. I've had zero money for
I've been getting
days.
the banker every day. I think we might have done too many. I think the builders are going to die.
No, I think they're going to be totally fine.
I think you're telling porcupines.
All right, you go back to the banker. You go back to the banker. I'll watch out the builders.
Yeah, like, oh, you're gonna harvest the coins.
I'm not commenting on speculation at all.
No,
That's just,
no gesticulation on this.
no gesticulation on that one.
The books are good,
That's
though.
for sure.
The books are good. They're a bit verbose and odd sometimes, but they are good.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was all right. It was, you know, on the whole, a good experience, I thought.
They're a better, you know, Sandy Boy is the better fantasy writer, I'd say.
Sandy Boy.
Sanderson.
Brandery Sanderson.
Sandery, yes.
Brandery Sandery, yeah. Love a bit of
Sandery, yeah.
Brandery Sandery. Okay. There we go.
What? I can still upgrade the town. What the hell does it upgrade to?
Maybe just like Fort Knox or...
Just impenetrable steel fortress.
Okay. Come on, boys. Get back to base.
We've got a lot of randos just sitting here doing nothing.
Yeah. There's not much I can do about that, to be honest.
No, we don't have any moolah.
Well, I've got 5 now, I think. We could build the boat carcass, I guess, if you wanted to.
Could do, but then the monsters would just steal it.
No, they won't. The boat's in our land.
Oh, is it?
Like,
Oh,
it's
brilliant.
well within our territory.
Yeah, let's start building that boat.
It is going to cost
7
mega ched.
billion Monoreroos.
Mega ched.
Mega ched, that's excellent. I like that.
That's the official term.
I'm a big fan of that. Mega ched.
Mega ched. I will not have anyone disparaging the name of Mega ched.
Yeah.
It's like Ultron, right? Okay, I lost a builder. You were right. 1 builder was lost. 2 builders been lost. 2 builders have been lost.
You
2
were
builders.
incorrect.
2 builders have been lost.
I cannot believe that you lied to me.
I can't believe that you've done this.
It's a nice meme right there.
That's a fresh meme.
Fresh as can be.
Do I want to recruit? Okay, I'm going to recruit this boy. I'm just giving you some more randos to work with.
You are the freshest meme maker I have ever seen.
Thank you, I appreciate that. That's a genuine compliment.
It was a lie too.
Can you... Okay. Can you start knocking down some more trees at the right-hand side of the base?
Yeah, let me just spend all this cash I've got. No problem.
Oh, that's good, because, I mean, I know you've been hoarding it for...
I've got nothing! You stole my cash.
Yeah, sure, keep telling
I got 3, alright, I'll start from the banky bro.
You got 3?
From the bank!
Oh, my goodness.
My good chum.
My good chum, the banker.
Oh, there's like no... There's a couple trees here. Beep.
Are there any thick ones?
Yeah, a couple thicky boys.
Thicky boys.
That's you.
Damn, would you look at that tree?
I'd say probably my favorite meme, the best meme that has ever been made, in my opinion, is in awe at the size of this lad. What an absolute unit. That's my favorite meme.
That is a fantastic meme. I do love that meme.
It's just absolute unit. I mean, the picture itself is just brilliant for the origin. Like, it's not even that he's fat. It's just that he's a unit.
He's a unit. He is a literal unit.
He's a Morgan Hewitt. Okay, it's...
Okay. Good. I finished cutting down trees.
He's a big boy. He's the managing director of the Goering Hotel.
Okay.
Absolute unit. I don't know. There's just something amazing about the term "absolute unit."
It just rolls off the tongue in such a satisfying way.
Are you also getting trees?
Yeah, I've got.
I can't. I'm not. So, well, I am, but it means I'm not getting any builders. So I think you've monopolized all the builders.
Yeah.
That means when they finish with yours, they'll come east and then be killed.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Oh,
it's you. It's not me. It's you with your building monopolization.
Building monopolization. That sounds actually much like the actual game Monopoly.
Ugh, Monopoly.
I love Monopoly, man.
Terrible board game. Hate it. There's so many better board games than Monopoly.
Okay, I feel that that's what people say. That's a lot of people say that, and you know what? I don't necessarily disagree. However, I have got a real hankering for property management games.
it's not property management. It's all chance based. It's all dice rolls.
Okay, yeah. All right, but I love the fact that, right? I just like it.
But it's not. But it's not a game. It's just like a dice.
It makes me feel like I'm skilled.
Play some like, you know, Dominion or other games that exist.
Other games that have.
Why don't you play some Game of Thrones board game with me, eh? Eh?
I don't recognize that.
I can trick you into playing it with me then. No one will play it with me.
No! Go back!
See you like, no.
Go back!
No.
Come on, you've got to realize that now is getting a bit late.
He's so driven in his purpose. Look at this guy.
They're coming. Get back.
What are you? Oh, now he's seen it. What a unit! Come on, lad. Oh, and he's buggered. He's messed. He's wrecked.
Yeah,
he's dead.
Oh,
keep running!
Super dead.
Yeah. Good shot. Good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's such a good game. It's a really excellent strategic game, but it's probably 6 hours playtime. I can't get anyone to play it with me.
How do you play it?
It's like you control the different houses of Westeros.
Oh.
And you know, you're like invading and conquering each other. The way they do the movement's really good. You get a certain number of moves, defense, supply, and raid tokens, and you have to use them all every turn. But they're hidden until you all reveal them at the same time. So everyone makes plans at the same time, and then in turn order you do your moves. So like, and then there's pluses and minuses as well. And then the combat has random shifts with number cards. And it just, I don't know, it adds quite a nice distinctive level of... Oh my god, that's a lot of trees to cut down.
Yeah, I've set up a lot of chopping to happen.
Yeah, don't do too many more, otherwise we get some bad men coming.
Oh, we're very close to bad men over here.
Oh yeah, bad men they're coming. They toucheth. We've only got one builder as well. Maybe I should go get another builder.
I think we'll have more that'll come across. I think we'll have got another guy.
I don't think there are. I think they've all been slaughtered.
Alright, you want to get another couple of buildy boys?
I've got one. I only have enough gold for one.
Okay.
So, gonna get a buildy boy singular.
Buildy boy.
It's such a great game and I love it, but all my friends won't play it with me because I got this reputation for being really slow at it. And taking a long time for turns.
What's the board game that I've heard of? What's it called? Gloomhaven.
I don't know that one. I don't know a lot of board games. So there are a lot more than I know.
Yeah. Do you watch one of the best board game channels? Thoroughly recommend on YouTube is Shut Up and Sit Down.
I've heard of them. I've never actually watched it.
They're really good. They're really exceptional board game chaps.
I think I've actually seen some of these reviews, but I've not like watched them.
Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. Okay, I've chopped down all of the thickos over here, so
Oh look, they're reviewing Keyforge. Oh, Keyforge is good.
Yeah,
do you know Keyforge?
Really legit. No, I don't.
You know, you played Magic? No, The Gathering?
No, I have not.
I mean, it's made by one of the original creators of Magic. And it's made basically with the idea, because the problem with like Magic and all other card collecting games is that you've got to spend, you know, a crap ton of money to get the cards, and you've got to build decks, and that's kind of boring in itself. So what this game is based on is that every single deck is completely random, and you buy a deck for quite cheap, for like £4, and that can just be your deck, and it's randomized what's in it based on an algorithm. So not random, but it is based on an algorithm that would guarantee that each deck is playable, but from a set of cards. So there are strengths and weaknesses to all of them, and there are like 8 different houses, and each deck is 3 houses. So there's synergies and stuff. So you just buy a deck and you open it, and you can play with it, but some are better than others. So it means you don't, if you want to, you can just buy one deck and then just play with that forever. But you can buy more decks, like my housemate, who has easily bought 30 decks now.
Aldrahill, I have a theory.
Tell me, buddy.
There's this little jar here that looks like it's fire.
Yeah, I think that's the bomb.
Oh, okay.
What's your theory?
I don't know.
I don't need money. Yeah, you want to buy it? Go right ahead. I don't have any cash.
Oh yes, it looks like a bomb.
This looks like it does.
This looks like something that would be useful to destroy a portal.
I think that's actually what it's for. I think it's for going boom boom.
Should we create a samurai and then create an expedition party?
I think that's a pretty good idea.
All right, you're the boss.
Yeah.
Ninja, don't go anywhere. Alright, there we go. Oh, no, it turns out that the ninja is just a bonus. Turns out that when you buy the banner, you get a samurai anyway.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I think the samurai is a leader.
He's taking the bomb.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'm out of cash, by the way. I hope you got
Me too, me too.
Oh, no.
So the bomb, it is purchased for the forge for 18 coins. An attack squad will automatically assemble upon its purchase. It is composed of 3 builders to push the bomb and up to 2 squires and knights plus their archers. And once it's reached the cliff portal, oh, you kill the cliff portal with it, and you have to pay 5 to begin the attack. You then enter the portal and travel into the greed dimension. And you have to get through many greed spawners to reach the heart of the portal, and once you reach there, pay another 5 to light the fuse. I think we might have done this a bit early.
Well,
wait, listen.
That sounds like spring.
It might be spring! Do you think these guys will not manage to not kill themselves this time? Oh, you haven't sent the expedition out. They're just here. Okay,
I haven't sent the expedition out yet.
I hope this bomb doesn't just keep going. I think it
keep
might.
rolling.
I think it might. Oh
no!
Oh. Well, that's intriguing.
So the next thing is going to be fire. The
I hope not. Or maybe that just like upgraded them all.
I don't think it's going to upgrade them all.
I mean, just upgrade that catapult so all shots are fired, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's still winter, though. It's still wintry. Maybe it's just the music's nice and pretty, you know. But you know that it definitely is.
It's definitely the end of the episode.
Oh, is that? Wait, didn't you start it or did I?
I think I did. Sorry, I was just laughing.
Okay. How dare you?
Yeah. Thank you, ladies and gents, for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. He's been Aldrahill. This has been Kingdom 2 Crowns. We're slowly but surely getting there. Winter has dragged on tremendously, actually.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been ages. How many days has it been now? Do you know? When did it start?
400 years.
Probably a little bit more than that, but that's okay. Anyway, ladies and gents, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.